Let's talk about the time Mongolian wrestling coaches stripped in protest at the 2016 Rio Olympics and the reason behind it. Ganzorig of Mongolia in the red is wrestling against Navruzov of Uzbekistan in the blue for the 65 kilos bronze medal. Mongolia ties up with Uzbekistan. He's got a deep underhook and throws it by like a ton of bricks and notches the first 2-point takedown of the match. Back on their feet, Navruzov strikes back with the leg attack of his own. Ganzorig fights to not give this one up, but the relentless pressure of blue is too much for red to handle, making the score now 2-2 in favor of Uzbekistan by criteria. Criteria in short means that if both wrestlers are tied at the end of the match, the last person to score wins. Now for a second here, I thought that Mongolia was from the USA because he starts digging for oil in a foreign territory. Uzbekistan fights his way out of that and figures out a way to circle behind his opponent and earn yet another 2-point takedown, making the score now 4-2 in favor of blue. On their feet, red goes in for a takedown of his own and he manages to get his opponent down but has no control yet. Uzbekistan's defense is strong. This quad putt position is not a takedown until knees, elbows, or head touch the mat. Mongolia locks around the hip, lifts, both men scramble for control, but it's Ganzorig who remains on top to secure the takedown, making the score now 4-4 with criteria in red's favor. The final 2 minutes is where things start to get dicey. Uzbekistan is persistent with his attacks while Mongolia is hanging on to the criteria lead. The referee here is like, "Red, I'm gonna give you your first official warning if you don't attack." Navruzov attacks again and shortly thereafter, the action is blown dead and the referee's like, "Red, next time you're being passive, you will give up a point." For now though, it's just a warning. Both men are wrestling again, and this time Blue's persistence allows him to notch another 2-point takedown, making the score now 6-4 in favor of Uzbekistan. Up on their feet now, Ganzorig dives for the ankle, doesn't get it. Navruzov pressures forward. Both men struggle at the edge of the circle. Mongolia insists on looking for the takedown. He tries to circle behind, but his leg is being held by the immense strength of Uzbekistan. Navruzov lifts Ganzorig, but Mongolia cartwheels over with a hip lock and scores a 2-point takedown, making the score now 6-6 with red leading by criteria. Not too fast though. Navruzov wants a video replay. He's adamant that Ganzorig stepped out of bounds before the takedown, which he did, but since both men were on their knees, it does not count as a 1-point step out. Therefore, that failed challenge cost him a point, which makes his coach get upset and yellow carded. The failed video review makes the score 7-6 in favor of Mongolia. In the final 18 seconds, Ganzorig can almost taste the bronze medal, so he plays defense to hang on to the 1-point lead while Uzbekistan is desperate to score. He can't go home without a medal. Mongolia is not attacking, but he is celebrating while there is still time on the clock. Both men stop wrestling, time officially expires, and the Mongolian corner could not be any happier. But wait, there's more. The referee gives Uzbekistan a point because this was Mongolia's second passive call, which rightfully cost him a point. Now the score is 7-7 in favor of blue by criteria because technically he was the last person to score. This is where both men realize what is going on. One guy is like, "Wait a minute, that can't be right," while the other guy starts celebrating. He hugs his coach, gets thrown by his coach in celebration, and the Mongolian coaches on the other hand are like, "Bro, we gotta get naked." Sure enough, they protest by removing their exterior garments on the mat because they believe that Ganzorig was the rightful bronze medal winner. This protest got these two men banned from international